Dear respected leaders and members, 안녕하세요. I'm going to deliver my address today based on the words of true father and true mother. When we look at human history, the ideal of the Garden of Eden was lost. Therefore, the Garden of Eden needs to be restored. H.J. Cheonwon, Hyojeong Cheonan is the restored and completed Garden of Eden. Our beloved true parents are creating H.J. Cheonan as the kingdom of heaven on earth. However, we are living in the last days. The last days is this time when the evil world under satanic sovereignty is transformed into the ideal world under God's sovereignty. That means hell on earth will be transformed into the kingdom of heaven on earth. The Messiah comes at this time of transformation. What then characterizes the era of the last days of the world that we're living now? When all people of the world place absolute importance on individualistic love, the last days have come. They stand out on the side of human ethics or morality, but rather follow the desires of the flesh. And Father mentioned that, and mental illness is a global phenomenon of the last days. Don't we view an insane person as possessed by a ghost? Then why do spirits enter people? It is in order to use them. According to true parents' words, we know that we have many evil spirits in our bodies. This is because due to our ancestors' behaviors towards those spirits when they lived here on earth. So because of their resentment towards our ancestors, they came to us. By looking at the sickness and difficulties of descendants, we can infer about the life of their ancestors. This is based on Hungji님's letter. Hungjinim is the second son of True Father who already went to the spirit world, and he's helping in many ways for this providence. If the ancestors had stolen things from the others or misused the public things or money, their descendants often suffer from stomach problems. If they had many sexual transgressions, their descendants may suffer from diseases of the sexual organs or be unable to bear children, have problems being faithful, or get divorced after marriage. Ancestors who did not see things about others correctly or hurt them will cause their descendants to have children who are born blind, mute, or deaf. In other words, according to the way pain was given, the descendants suffer with the same kind of troubles. So when we look at our difficulties, through that we can see what kind of difficulties and problems our ancestors made. The spiritual works at Cheongbyo are reuniting the archangel and Adam and Eve who were separated in the Garden of Eden. We are carrying out a movement to purify Satan's fallen lineage, because the people who have gone through the spiritual progress at Cheongbyo are purified. We are giving the spiritual blessing. And also, your body and mind are in conflict. Husband and wife are in conflict, and parents and children are in conflict. This is also one of the phenomenon in the last days, according to Father's words. Everything plunges into chaos in the last days. To be able to return to earth, spirits need to have actual accomplishments they can show to their descendants. They cannot return to earth without actual accomplishments. I have walked the entire course of indemnity that makes returning to earth possible. Let us offer a big round of applause to our true parents who have opened this path widely for us.